It's news time. Information is power. Be current. The news headline: Arrest anyone enforcing Monday sit-at-home order. IPOB orders. To ensure that the Monday sit-at-home cancellation is obeyed, the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, which initially issued the order, has enjoined community leaders and other established institutions in the southeast to apprehend anybody enforcing the order. Spokesman of the group, Ima Powerful, emphasized that those who have been enforcing the order of the sit-at-home are those that have been enforcing the order despite its cancellation, and they are not their members. He reiterated that the order only stands when their leader, Nnamdi Kanu, of the indigenous people of Biafra, would be appearing in court, therefore warned those behind the enforcement to desist in their own interest. He said, "We, the global movement and family of the indigenous people of Biafra, ably led by our prophet and liberator, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wish to reiterate once again that IPOB has cancelled Monday sit-at-home order, and anybody or group enforcing the relaxed order is neither from IPOB nor from the IPOB volunteer group. We are advising our people to ignore anybody enforcing non-existent Monday sit-at-home order and go about their normal business, because such persons are working for our enemies and their intention is to blackmail IPOB and set the movement against the people, but they won't succeed. Anyone caught adding to the pain of our people in the name of enforcing Monday sit-at-home order will be treated as the enemy that he or she is. We therefore warn agents of darkness using the name of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, to enforce a non-existent sit-at-home to desist, because if we lay hand on them and get hold of each and every one of them, they will eternally regret their evil actions." Therefore added that it will be recalled that the indigenous people of Biafra leadership called for the Monday sit-at-home, and the same IPOB leadership has cancelled it. Therefore, nobody has the power to enforce the same suspended sit-at-home using the name of the indigenous people of Biafra. Such a person would be known or tagged as an impostor working for the killing squad of the Nigerian Directorate of Security Service and Nigerian security agencies, and therefore should be treated as such if apprehended. The only day the sit-at-home will be observed in Biafra land is when our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is appearing in court, and we shall, as usual, make it public for all to know. We hereby direct community leaders, market leaders, church leaders, and other institutions of authority in Biafra land to arrest any hoodlum trying to enforce any sit-at-home order on Mondays and hand them over to the indigenous people of Biafra. Such criminal elements must understand and be treated in the language they understand, just like President Muhammadu Buhari had said. Ima Powerful, the media and publicity spokesperson of the Biafra, had actually warned. Also, it has been said that the Buhari government wants to set Southeast on fire. Handling of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu court case, the Ohanize Indigbo warns Igbo leaders. The Buhari government wants to set fire to the southeast over Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court case, where the Ohanize Indigbo warns Igbo leaders. According to Ohanize, there is no way else to explain the entire needless drama that has continued to plague the Nnamdi Kanu's trial. We have never seen where any such restrictions were placed during the trial of anyone in Nigeria. But here we are, the federal government is doing everything to offend the sensibilities of Indigo. They have been hell-bent on launching a full-scale war in the southeast, and the window is gradually open. The idea is to provoke the Igbo youth, and once they react, the government will find reason to unleash full military might on the southeast and commit another genocide. The continuous incarceration of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the deliberate attempt to delay his trial is totally unacceptable. To this end, we are, for the 18th time, calling for his unconditional release. We all know that the Southeast, since after Civil War, has been largely rebuilt with the enterprise of our people, It is the same effort they want to push our youth to destroy. I urge the Southeast governors, National Assembly members, religious and traditional leaders to expedite action in their resolve to free Nnamdi Kanu. This is why I appeal to all our youth at home and in diaspora to remain calm and not play into their hands, Ohaneze said. If we part ways with the North, I still don't want a country of Igbo people only. Speed Darlington. As Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB members continue in their struggle for the creation of Biafra, singer Speed Darlington has said that he doesn't want to belong to a country of only Igbo people. The singer stated this during an exchange with an Instagram user who took to his page to warn him against speaking ill of Nnamdi Kanu. We recall that a few days Speed Darlington had frowned at a constant sit-at-home order issued by the indigenous people of Biafra, where he had said that he opined that the directive would add an adverse effect on the people of the Southeast who are forced to close their shops, and any day the directive is actually issued, it will have an adverse effect on each and every one of them. And responding to the IG user who gave him a warning not to dare speak against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Speed Darlington actually opined that the diversity of Nigeria is what makes us interesting, and that he doesn't want a country where two or only one language will be spoken. And actually, the Instagram guy who actually said that, DJ Collie, known by DJ Collie D, Akbi, I respect you as a fan, but please don't ever mention MNK, that is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, in your broadcast if you don't want backlash. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a freedom fighter and you are an entertainer. You are two different people, so do your job and let him do his. And Akbi Fire, that is Darlington, replied to him and says that, as DJ Collie D, I don't like this statement, but it is your opinion. A person can be whatever he or she wants to be, and stop limiting yourself to one time is sacrificing for everyone. But the fact is that I do not want a country of just two language or one language. I want different ways of marriage, and culture is what makes everybody interesting. All of us have different types of masquerade, and these differences makes us interesting. And therefore, even if we part ways with North, I still don't want a country of Igbo people only. And these were the words of Speed Darlington, who had actually opined that there is actually fruitfulness and some kind of amusement and nostalgic feelings in diversity, saying that the people actually still have to cohabit, and he does not want anything whereby we split differently, such that we would not be able to cohabitate together. And this is just because the federal government had yet refused to manage the diversity